Hey guitar dudes and dudettes, thanks for checking out my video. Today it's an AB challenge, a heavyweight matchup if you will, between the Gibson Les Paul Standard and the Music Man Armada. The challenger from 2013 coming in with a Les Paul design in their first ever neck through guitar for Music Man. We'll see if the challenger can match up to the champion. You know, when I was a kid, Muhammad Ali was the champ, and the only way to beat the champ when it was Muhammad Ali was to knock him out. So, big task for the Music Man, but there's only one way to find out if it can be done. Rock on. Well, there it is, sports fans, the heavyweight bout. I'm going to first tell you my impressions of both these guitars, and then we'll talk about maybe who the victor is at the end. One thing I will tell you about the Les Paul, I've had it longer. I've had it since early 2018, so I've had it about 9 months, give or take. I've only had the Music Man for about 2 weeks. One thing I forgot to mention during the review there, both guitars have NYXL 9 to 42 gauge strings. These are a little bit older, broke in. These are brand new. I just put them on 2 weeks ago, so still relatively new guitars. Of course, the Music Man is the first neck through design that they came out with. I think they've got a couple other guitars now that are neck through. But obviously it was kind of their take on the Les Paul to see if they could come up with a futuristic design. A couple of things I'm going to mention right off the bat. This has the slim taper neck and it's a little wider. To me, that's easier to play because as a novice or a little bit above novice guitar player, if you will, my hands are small and this is easier for me. This isn't a big giant neck. It's just rounder and it's narrower. It's not a terrible neck or extremely hard to play or anything. The frets are nice. It's a great binding on the neck. It's just not as easy for me personally to play. Also, one other thing I want to point out about this guitar, I play sitting down most of the time, and I've noticed over the last couple weeks this guitar wants to do that thing. It's got the nose drop or the SG, whatever you call that. So that's a little bit annoying. Whereas with the Les Paul, it sits just perfectly right in the pocket there. It's even kind of almost balances itself. So yeah, it's more comfortable for me to play it. Both guitars weigh about the same because this is a chambered 2016 model. Obviously this is a big chunk of mahogany. It's actually made out of 4 pieces of mahogany, including the top here. But this guitar, they say the average is about 8 pounds, 1 ounce. To me, they feel about the same. But to me, this guitar comes off closer to an SG than it does the Les Paul, both in the sound and the way it feels. If it was a double cut guitar, I think it would just probably be maybe a little bit cooler because I don't think it quite pulls off what the Les Paul does, the feel or the sound wise. But that's just my personal opinion, and you know what? If we all like the same thing in this world, it'd be a boring place. Hey, you know what? I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. This one was a lot of fun to do, and you know, I hope you enjoyed it. Rock on.